Good morning, welcome back. I am very excited today because today I get to see if we can make Starlink work right here at the tiny cabin. So I'm thrilled at that. Oh, that's not good. I wonder if we put it on top of the truck. Let's see what the app says now. See if I can put the Starlink on top of the tiny cabin. Maybe if I move it over there. This is an even worse position. I don't think it's looking promising. You may remember a few videos ago, I tried to install a cellular booster just to improve our internet connectivity around here, and it did not go as planned. Recently I've been able to borrow a Starlink from a friend of ours so that I can find out where is going to be the best place to put it and if it will actually work for us, because if it does, that will be on my Christmas list. It needs to face north, but I'm wondering if this gap we have by the tiny cabin, I'm wondering if this is going to be enough, because those are some tall trees, and I have a sneaking suspicion it won't be. But we're going to try it, because this would be my ideal first choice. There is one downside to this, and that is I need to plug this into power, obviously. I have a nice long cable and some extension cords, but I've got to plug this in inside the cabin. So that means I got to have a door or window open. We'll figure that out in a minute. So the Starlink app has this cool little utility to help you determine if there's enough sky. And I don't think it's looking promising. Now the cool thing is, the app tells you everything you need to know about the orientation, if it's in place, if it's looking in the right direction. Searching for satellites. Oh, we can also do this. This is quite cool. Oh, well, that's not good. I gotta go find the dog. Hang on. So you can see right now, Starlink thinks that it's slightly off center or off tilt, I guess. So it wants to be moved. You can see in the middle here, it's got a picture of the actual Starlink and the orientation it needs to be. So let's see if we can move this around. This might not be too successful. So now that it's aligned properly, this is what it's looking at. That's a lot of trees. I wonder if we put it on top of the truck. That might give it a better view. Okay. Starlink is on the truck. Let's see what the app says now. Okay, it's online. Oh, alignment's a little bit off. Let's see if we can fix that. Aligned. Perfect. Check for obstructions. No. Let's do a quick speed test. Oh, look at that. It's pretty cool. You can see it picking up each satellite and then switching over to the next satellite as the satellite passes overhead. That is pretty impressive. What's more impressive is that we can do it right here in the opening and not have to run a power cable all the way down to the lake. So I'm thrilled at that. Okay, I want to do two things. First, I want to put some sort of stopper on the door, because right now, if somebody closes the door, it's going to damage the cable. And it's not my Starlink, so we don't want to do that. So I'm going to come up with some way I can protect the cable a little bit. And then the next thing I want to do is see if I can put the Starlink on top of the tiny cabin. Because given where it is right now on the truck, I think I might be able to put it up there. And if I do, it might give us exactly what we need without having to leave it on top of the truck. So you can see, because it's tilted that way, I might be able to do it up there. That should work for now, for today. That's exciting. I'm so happy that works. Because now I can get my own Starlink. I'm getting all excited. I haven't actually tried it yet. We should try it. A little disappointed. I thought it would be better than this. I just realized something really stupid. It just siphons it all back into the lake. We should test it inside. Because one of the reasons that I really wanted to get this working, tomorrow is Monday, and then Tuesday is a stat day, so we're off on Tuesday. I don't want to drive all the way back and go to the office on Monday, just for one day. I'd rather just stay here, but that means that I have to work, so... Perfect. Now, next question is, how far can I go around the property? Let's see. Let's see how Mouse is doing. Look at you working hard. Is that available in our merch store? See below. So, hey, we got Starlink.
It works?
Yeah, I've just put it on top of the truck and it's got a full connection. I mean, it's decent. It's about, 70, 80 meg down, okay, with all the obstructions.
But that's better than what we had.
Yeah, and down here by the lake, we've still got Wi-Fi. I think we should get a Starlink and then I could just come here and not have to go home.
What about me?
Well, you can come and visit.
Nothing.
Hello. Hello. There you go.
Not there.
Hello.
Not there.
So I'm sat here trying to FaceTime my parents on the new Starlink. And what I've realized is, I guess, because Starlink, as the satellites go over the top, it has to switch between satellites. And I wonder if it's letting go of one satellite before it can pick up the next one because it's blocked by the trees. And so we get like 2-3 minutes of conversation and then it stops and freezes, and then another 2 minutes of conversation and it stops and freezes. So this might not bode well for my working from home tomorrow. So unfortunately I can't put it on the roof because it's too slippery for me to try and get it at the right angle without it sliding down the roof. I think what we'll do is we'll have a little bit of lunch, and then I'm going to see if I can move it down to the lakeside and see if we get a better signal down there. The only downside to that is being able to reach the Wi-Fi signal from the dish. So I don't think it's going to reach back to the cabin based on what I've seen having the dish here and walking down to the lake. I mean, as far as actual internet browsing goes and file transfer and consuming media, I don't think it's going to be an issue having it here in this clearing. Should be okay. The problem is going to be having video calls or two-way transfers, things like that. Okay, it's a bit messy over here, but we have another opening, another clearing. Jody and I started to clear this earlier this year, but we didn't get that very far. What do you think? Because if this doesn't work, the next place is actually just right down by the lakeside. So let me go and get it, and we'll try it here first. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, I didn't bring my phone. That is the alignment that it's asking for. It's still reporting obstructions from this big tree, I think. I don't think this is going to be it. Maybe if I move it over there. Okay, statistics are in. This is an even worse position for the dish. I know you knew that. Alright, let's head down to the lake and see if we can do it down there. That was more effort than it should have been. You know that scene in Back to the Future where Doc Brown is trying to get the clock tower reconnected with those two cables? That's been me for the past 20 minutes. It's been getting snagged on like stumps and little outcroppings, trees. But I think I finally got the cable as close to the lake as I can do. One of the challenges is that every time I move it, I have to wait for about 15 minutes for it to calculate its orientation. Well, that one's a failure too. It can't get enough of the sky to maintain a consistent connection. See, the other spot for this Starlink is kind of right down here. Right down there. And that means I've got to go and buy a power cable, because I don't think it'll reach. No, that won't reach. Alright, let's see how long this cable is and see if we can get it anywhere close to the lake. I don't think it's long enough. Yeah, it is not finding anything up there. I need to take it down to the lake. Unfortunately, I don't have the power for that, so that sucks. The actual device itself is pretty awesome, and it works so over by the cabin, with the exception of any video calls. And that's what I need to do tomorrow, is video calls. So I might have to struggle with my 5G connection instead. And I think once we have some more trees cleared, then I think that's going to work pretty well. But for now, not so much. Starlink thing was a bust.
Oh.
So I can't get enough clear sky to get a proper connection. So I either need another extension cord so I can get it down to the lakeside, which I think should work, or we need to cut some trees down. Now I don't have an extension cord, but I do have a chainsaw.